All right, next comedian, Jay Light.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, get it.
Woo! There we go.
Get into it.
This is the state of comedy right now. Is I have to also woo myself in addition to you wooing for me. I gotta get it in my head.
Okay.
It's all turning out all right. You got a good smile. Mm-hmm. Do people tell you that before?
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they also tell you?
I'm loud.
That you're loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Good smiling and loud. That's like I'm a very loud talker. My girlfriend yells at me a lot for how loud I am, which is kind of counterproductive. If you're going to yell at me about how loud I am, you should really like aggressively whisper at me about how loud I'm being.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting loud, then I'm just going to get loud on top of that, and then we're shouting, and then our neighbors are going to think. Anyway, this is a very weird start to the set. Hi, my name's Jay.
Hi, Jay.
What's your name?
Chris.
Mm-hmm. Nice to you. Got some sleeves there? A little tattoo?
Just it's like partial sleeve.
A part of his sleeve.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and finish it?
Eventually, yeah, when I have money.
Okay. You what's it gonna be? I can't even tell. What from here? What are those? What you got on there?
It's like a peacock, some bugs, and flowers.
A peacock, bugs, and flowers.
Yeah.
So you got a whole menagerie going on there, huh? You do a little
Yeah.
botanical garden.
That's kind of the idea of it, yeah.
You like gardening?
No, unless it's weed.
Are you gonna put weed on there?
I do like having. I would like to eventually find a job, so maybe not put weed on my arms.
Okay. Here's the deal, Chris. That's a bad attitude. You can put some weed on your arm and nobody gives a fuck anymore. Everybody likes weed.
I guess, but also it's kind of like if you walk in the workroom with a swastika on your forehead, people are gonna look at you a little silly.
Yeah, but I think comparing weed to swastikas is a very different.
I guess
It's a different context. Like I would never. I guess I would smoke a Nazi in like a video game, or like if I saw them trying to take over my house. But that's a very different kind of smoking,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't know. I don't do drugs anymore. I don't even know what the proper term is. Can you put a Nazi inside of a joint? What's the best way to smoke? Is it a bong? Or you vape a Nazi? Is that the best way to do it?
I don't know. Maybe dab a Nazi.
Oh, there you go. Do some dabs. Get some wax going.
Yeah.
This is very weird. This is a very weird start to the set, Chris.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't do drugs anymore. I'm sober. I'm 100%. I look like the only drug that I do is God's love, but there's more to me than that. I'm not even religious anymore. I grew up very religious. Grew up in Texas. Very religious all over Texas. Yeah. I had, even at my public school, we had religion because we didn't really do the whole separation of church and state thing.
Yeah.
And we had this thing at my school called See You at the Pole. You know what that is?
Like you met at the flagpole in front of school or something?
Cool.
Like that?
You're off to a good start. Context clues. Somebody was reading. So you do See You at the Pole, which is where you get all the Christian kids before school starts. And you gather your hands around the flagpole and you pray. I never did that. I was never that religious. The only time I ever prayed before school started was when my girlfriend was taking a pregnancy test in the Starbucks bathroom across the street.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds spicy.
It was spicy. It very much was. Also, the test came back negative. Actually, it came back inconclusive. She didn't even take the test right. But she did take that dick right. You know what I'm saying, Chris? It's all... Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's where you're
got it.
supposed to laugh instead of just be like, why is he doing this to me? I think the biggest surprise out of that whole joke is that I had sex in high school, I think, for me.
Sure, yeah.
I would look at me and not guess that at all. Like, I would look at you and also guess that you maybe didn't have sex in high school.
Not penetrative.
Not penetrative, so you're just dry humping a lot.
Wait, what?
What counts as penetrative? Okay, so just dry humping is all you did.
Oh, no, hand jobs, dog.
Hand jobs?
Yeah.
Is a hand job sex?
I mean, you're not allowed to do it in public.
Well, I guess, but I don't know. I've never thought of a hand job as sex before. You're making me rethink my whole way of life up here.
Yeah.
Think about smoking Nazis and doing hand jobs just to see if I can pull it off in public. Literally pull it off in public. That's what I got to try and do.
Yeah.
You got handies. Gave or received?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Yeah.
All right. Somebody who likes to party. That's very good.
Yeah.
I lost. When did you lose your virginity?
When I was 15.
So you did have sex.
Okay, it wasn't really like I wanted to do the thing.
Gotcha.
So.
But you did. So you pass on, and you're saving it for a different time.
Yeah,
The actual
pretty
story
much.
is a different time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. Do you I remember my virginity. I lost it, and I was in a weird spot because literally we were at a soccer field, and I'm not manly enough to fuck on a football field. That's the only reason why we were on the soccer field.
Okay.
My high school girlfriend. I don't know what. By the way, I don't know why I picked up that water. I didn't drink from the water at all. Did you notice that, Chris? Because that's
Yeah.
all I was thinking about the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna put this water even further back and make it harder for the cameras to pick up on me drinking water next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I lost my virginity. I had a condom that I used because
Okay.
you got to be prepared, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
I was told to get I was told to be prepared because I was a Boy Scout, and that's the only good thing I got out of Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
It's like my relationship with my dad suffered because of Boy Scouts. My relationship with my ding dong did great because of Boy Scouts because I learned how to be prepared. And I
Okay.
got a condom, and I was told the gentlemanly thing to do would be to put the condom in your wallet if you're going to go out on a date with somebody who you think you might have sex with, right? Now, I found out that my high school girlfriend was more experienced than I was. And so as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, I guess I got to be prepared. So I went and got condoms. And buying condoms when you're a teenager is a very stressful experience.
I guess, yeah. I never bought them. I just stole them from the nurse's office.
See, that's this. We didn't have a nurse's office with condoms where I grew. We're having see you at the poll meetings out front.
Yeah,
All right, we
right.
can't have
You're
condoms.
You're in Texas.
In
and
public
stuff.
availability, yeah. I had to do. Listen, I had to go to the Walgreens and buying condoms when I was 16 years old when I lost my virginity. Buying condoms when you're 16 is nerve-wracking because the whole time I was in the Walgreens, I just thought, okay, how can I pick which of these employees here is not going to rat me out to my parents? I was so paranoid.
Oh,
Right? Do I
Yeah.
go with the old lady cashier who looks like she's best friends with my piano teacher, or do I go with the dude who has a little bit of a neck beard, but he also seems like he understands discretion?
Yeah.
And guess what? That dude also understands Facebook Messenger and kept asking me about how my experience went because he was a lot lonelier than I was.
Oh.
But I digress. I got the condom and I kept it in my wallet for 6 months. Which is too long to keep a condom in a wallet. You understand condoms have an expiration date.
Yeah.
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 So I didn't know that because again, I'm not dealing with any kind of good sex ed. I get the condom and I open it. We're ready to go, and it was like opening a wallet from a cartoon about the Great Depression. Just like a puff of dust.
Yeah.
And a moth flew out with an IOU for cum.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was a bad time. I learned though. I feel like virginity is one of those things that's like highly valued for no reason.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Like I don't understand why. Like I found out. Oh, okay. Here's a question. Okay, so when did you lose your virginity?
I was actually 19.
So you were 19, 15, 16. So both of us, if we're in high school together, we're looking at this guy and we're going, "Oh, this guy's a huge fucking loser. He hasn't even had sex yet." But now we are all on the same playing field where we're all just watching me talk to both of you in this very weird scenario when we're all here together.
Yeah.
So who cares about if you didn't lose your virginity until you were 19 years old? I don't. You don't?
No, it doesn't matter to me.
Good.
I mean, not to be a dick. Congratulations.
Why are you congratulating him now? Are you 20 now? Did you just
No.
Okay, see? There you go. We should actually, I feel like we should congratulate people anytime they do lose their virginity with something more than nice. You got to give them like a cake or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a riff that's not going anywhere. I'm going to go back into regular material now, if that's all right with both of you guys.
Whatever's clever.
Yeah.
Cool. Chris, where are you from? Around here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from around here, I guess.
You forget? Is there some smaller town that you don't want to mention on camera?
Well, no.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I'm from Redlands, actually.
Oh,
I
you're from
guess you could
Redlands.
say,
All right,
yeah,
Redlands,
so-
cool. I like Redlands. Redlands is a suburb. I grew up in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up. My parents still live in the suburb where I grew up. By the way, the suburb's called Colleyville. It's suburbs of Dallas Fort Worth. And by the way, my parents I gotta really take a hard look at how I talk to my parents because we don't understand each other. I'm very they're very conservative. I'm definitely more liberal than they are. They get all their news from Fox News. I get all mine from NPR, or as they call it, the network of pussies and retards. They are not fans.
Oh.
They don't dig it. And
Yeah.
I just I don't know how to connect with them, right? Like I try and hang out. I hang out with my mom. I don't know what to talk to my mom about. Trying to be a better son. My mom's got her birthday's coming up. Got to figure out what to get my mom for my birthday. Think I got the perfect gift, Chris.
What?
Gonna get my mom a vibrator for her birthday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, listen. Hey, 'cause I'm a good son, right? Most kids make their mom for their birthday. Most kids make their mom breakfast in bed. Not me. I make my mom come. I'm a great son.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What? I feel like all our moms should be allowed to come. Do you want your mom to have a nice time?
Yeah, but I would like to also not know about it, I guess, or she goes and does her own thing.
Hey, you don't have to. It's not like it's not a Hitachi magic wand with a camera inside. Like I'm not keeping tabs like it's a
Okay.
Ring doorbell.
Well, that's very comforting to know. Thank you.
I'm just trying to. Listen. I don't know how close you are with your. Are you close with your parents?
Relatively.
Relatively.
Yeah.
Well, I see what you did there. Unintentional pun. Relatively. Right back at you.
Gotcha.
My mom's one story. My dad's a whole other. My dad is much more chill than my mom is. My mom's very high stress, very high tension. My dad's much more relaxed, but he's also an obese man, which I worry about. He's getting up there in years. I see him. I don't see him a whole lot in person now. I see a lot of photos of him. He's clearly gaining a lot of weight, and I worry because, I know they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but I just want to say, Dad, stop eating cameras. It's bad for you. So we're really going all over the place. We're vastly. We got cum jokes. We got family-friendly camera humor.
Yeah.
That was a really tough sentence to say. Family-friendly camera humor. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put that. That's gonna be the title of my next album, Chris.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're a great audience member.
Spanks.
Are you the only audience member that's been here the whole shoot? Or they're rotating out?
Yeah.
rotating out.
They've been having some people
Gotcha.
sit in.
This
in
is your
chair.
first go. Am I popping your audience cherry today?
No.
Okay.
Or for comedy, yeah. 'Cause
Well, for
I
comedy,
never
yeah.
sat in a comedy show before.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So I grew up in Texas, right? I moved out here, and I've lived here in California for quite some time, and I have to clean my glasses. By the way, glasses. The worst part of my life has been finding out. That's the first time I ever disappointed my dad. Speaking of my dad, was finding out that I had to wear glasses. Because we were at a baseball game together, and my dad I asked my dad what the score was, and he says, "Well, take a look at the scoreboard." And I said, "Dad, there's a scoreboard." "Oh, son. Oh, we're gonna get you in science fair prep classes as soon as we can. Take you out of football camp. You don't need that."
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I didn't need that. I feel like now, actually, having had glasses for I found out I had to wear glasses when I was 8 years old, third grade. So I've had glasses for a long time. I've had glasses for so long that it makes me really mad to have seen the progression of the way society thinks about nerds. I hate that glasses. I remember when glasses were the thing that was like, I'm going to get swirlied for wearing glasses. I'm going to be the kid who's like always a wimp. The only reason you get your glasses off is if I'm trying to ask the quarterback to prom or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's not how it goes. Now, anybody who wears glasses is already cool and fuckable. That's not how it should be. All right?
Yeah.
We should have to work. I had to work very hard to develop a personality, and I took some off-roads, Chris, okay? I played Magic the Gathering for like 3 years competitively.
Yeah.
All right? I did high school speech and debate. And do you realize how hard I had to work to be a nerd, but also like talk to people and not be a total fucking World of Warcraft shut-in?
Yeah.
And now I just see people showing up. Chris Hemsworth can pop on a pair of glasses. He goes to Lens Crafters. He's making everybody wet in there.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
It's not cool. That's nerd appropriation. I hate that.
Nerd appropriation.
Yeah, because this is when I was growing up. The only reason that you would wear glasses is if you were going to take them off, right? It's in every high school movie or every porn. I've never seen a porn where there's somebody wearing glasses and they keep the glasses on the whole time.
Yeah.
It's always about coming on the glasses so you can take them off. There's never anybody who's got like some wacky like Carrot Top scenario where they're like windshield wipering the cum off the glasses. It's all about just trying to remove them. All right? Just let the glasses be the glasses.
But what if you have cum shot resistant glasses?
Like a Rain-X on your windshield,
Yeah.
but for cum?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing yet. But that's a great Shark Tank idea.
$1 million idea.
That's a Shark Tank pitch. That's a Mark. You take that to Mark Cuban. You want to know what my Shark Tank pitch would be, Chris?
What?
My Shark Tank would be to go on Shark Tank, and I would wheel on an actual Shark Tank, and I would say, "Hi, sharks. I'm gonna jump into the Shark Tank, and you can give me $1 million for 10% of my body of whatever you can find after the fact." That's a suicide joke. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it yet.
Okay.
We'll see. I have ideas.
Oh.
I'm an alcoholic, so I think about some of this stuff sometimes. Like I said, I'm sober now. It's been 5 years. I don't miss booze. I used to drink you know how sometimes you see like ads for alcohol and it always says drink responsibly?
Yeah.
Drink responsibly is very different for an alcoholic than it is for an average everyday person. Because my idea of drinking responsibly is if I go to a bar and I see a bunch of tables with like people's glasses that they left behind, I'm going to go finish all those drinks. Because you're being irresponsible by leaving that there. It's literally money out of your pocket. You're leaving it on the table.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to take that and I will put that in my mouth and I will feel better about myself for a couple of hours.
Okay, yeah. And you get to taste other people's mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do... You get it, Chris. You understand.
I actually kind of do a little bit.
The
so.
rare treat of tasting another person's mouth.
Delicious.
I used to black out a lot too. Blacking out, you reveal a lot about yourself to yourself. Like I used to think that I loved reading, and then one time I blacked out and I peed all over my bookshelf.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, that theory went right out that window along with all of those books. It was a tough time for old Anton Chekhov.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore. I don't do anything anymore. I don't miss the booze. I do miss the drugs every now and again. I loved some psychedelics. Those are my favorites. You ever trip around?
Yeah. Yes.
Shrooms were fun, but acid was my all-time favorite.
Oh, okay.
Acid's great.
Yeah.
I think I loved acid because it feels better than it sounds. Because acid doesn't sound good. Acid sounds like something that James Bond gets dipped in by his villains.
Yeah.
But you take it, and the world opens up to you in a whole different way. The first time I ever cried in public was because I was on acid.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was in nature, as I think you should be. If you're ever going to try it out.
Yeah.
And I had to pee, and then I went to a tree to go try and take care of business, and then I realized nature is too beautiful for me to pee on.
So you peed your pants?
No, I just wept while giving Mother Nature a golden shower.
Oh, okay.
I just was apologizing the whole time. I don't know if she had this. I don't know if this is consensual. I don't know if she's into that. I feel bad, but hey, it all worked out. It'd be like if I went to a museum and all of a sudden I had to go pee, and then Monet's water lilies is just sitting there on top of the urinal. What am I going to do about it? All right,
pee all over them and cry.
I'm going to pee all over it, and I'm going to cry. Exactly. You understand.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore. One of the things when I got off of drinking that was very easy for me was caffeine. I switched all of my booze with coffee, and I still do. I still drink a lot of caffeine. I am still shitting the same amount, but it is way less watery now. So that's how you know it's working, Chris.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I drank one on my way over here, my new favorite caffeinated, because they're putting caffeine in everything now, because caffeine now is like the way bacon was in the mid-2000s, where it was just like, we're going to put bacon in everything, and everybody's going to love it because it's salty and delicious.
Yeah.
Caffeine now is it's in shaving cream, right? It's in toothpaste.
Yeah.
You can smoke a tea bag if you really want to get that nice caffeine high. You can smoke a tea bag. It'll piss your mom off, but I still did it anyway. They have caffeinated water now. I drank one on the way over here. Highball energy water. Mm-hmm. And I feel like an evangelist anytime I drink it. It feels. You ever see Blue Velvet, the David Lynch movie?
No, I have not.
Okay, so there's a character Dennis Hopper is in this movie, and he's just a lunatic, and he's yelling about like Pabst Blue Ribbon all the time. I feel like that guy in that movie now. Anytime somebody offers me a regular water, I'm like, Aquafina? Nah, fuck that shit. Highball energy water. I'm an evangelist because it's got so much caffeine. It's got an insane amount of caffeine, but that's the perfect amount for me.
Yeah.
Because you know what I don't like about drinking regular water? Is that
What?
it doesn't make me feel nervous afterwards.
Oh.
That's what I want. I want to feel jittery anytime I
Yeah.
drink water. Hey, you ever think about getting hydrated but also want to feel like you want to kill your dad a little bit? Highball energy water. That's the drink for you. I am your God now. Highball energy water. Brought me to the promised land.
Uh-huh.
I got to wrap it up. Let me think about the best way to do that. Oh, okay. The virginity story. This is a good way to do it. Usually I end on the vibrator stuff, but we've gone too far into the set now for me to make sense of doing that back again.
Yeah.
Okay. So the virginity thing, right? That really happened, and it's at a park by my parents' house. So I have to be very careful the way I tell that story, because I always remember it when I go home. Sometimes it comes to mind. I got to remember it the correct way and not the weird way. Like I got to go, oh, that's the park where I lost my virginity, and then I feel like the cool teenage rebel that I always wanted to be.
Yeah.
But I can't go, oh, there's the first park I ever had sex in. Because then nobody invites me to their picnics anymore.
Yeah.
But I still come, so.
Did you?
Perfect. Chris, you've been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a round of applause.
No, you.
And I'm going to do it the way my high school theater teacher taught me to
You
do
get
it.
accolades. You all get accolades.
Woo!
Everybody around here. Yeah.
Did it. Thanks, everybody. Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.